Welcome back to Industry Expert Insight, powered by CounselNavi, where knowledge meets meaningful mentorship. Today's guest, Mr. Hemant Bapat, is widely appreciated for simplifying complex industry realities and offering students honest, grounded guidance. His counseling is shaped by real on-ground experience, helping young professionals cut through confusion, understand what truly matters, and make confident career decisions. So, let's hear it from him. Transition from corporate to coaching.
If I look back, my total corporate experience, I have learned many things. Technical things, work culture, dealing with people, dealing with different geographies. And a point came where I thought that I need to move out of corporate. And what's next? So one option would be continue the similar industry or similar field that I was doing in corporate, which was IT. And that was very logical. The second option I had was to do something very different. And throughout my career, knowingly or unknowingly, people used to come to me for guidance. So I realized that this is something that I have been enjoying. And when I talk about second career, I think this is what I want to choose. So with a conscious decision, I decided to move into career counseling for students and then eventually also moved into career coaching for professionals. So that was a very natural decision for me. So I realized that I have a passion for these kind of activities, dealing with people, helping them to get a clarity. While I was thinking on those lines, I also realized that the current generation has a lot of information and that makes them more confused in terms of their career choices. So there is a lack of awareness in some part of people. There is also confusion because of many choices or because of peer pressure or so many people to advise, but nobody really to handhold and tell them what to do. And then some people knew what to do, but they needed validation from an expert. So I realized this is a bigger challenge, and I call it as a sandwich situation, in which the parents and students get in between, and then you have layers from top and bottom, which gives you a lot of guidance and advice, but no decision. So that was a driver for me to move into this area. And if I can just quote a couple of statistics. Now these are not validated numbers, but these are numbers available on the internet. So in India, the access to professional career counseling, where people avail that access, is anywhere between 10 to 30%. That is almost 70%. 70 to 90% people do not access either because of lack of awareness or because of multiple things. And globally it is around 40 to 60%. That means there is a need of career guidance that we need to mention. That was one thing. In India, if you see, student to counselor ratio is around 1 to 3,000. That means average, there is only one or little more than one counselor available for 3,000 students. Globally, it is around 1 to 300. So we have a gap of 10 times. So that was another driver for me to come into that phase. So passion, the overall need analysis, and the overall ratio or the business impact that is. Now the second question that we spoke about is how I'm going to use that. So all the corporate skills that I have learned, the knowledge that I have gained, the mindset that I have developed, I bring all that packed into volume when I do the sessions with parents and students. So that's the reason I came into this field.
Changing approach to career choices.
But I would like to add, because this is the question we face all the time when we go for awareness sessions. So the biggest shift I have seen is few years back, the approach that was taken was very traditional. Okay, it was largely dependent on the scores that you get in 10th standard. If you get above 75 or 80, you go to science. If you go between 50 to 75 or 80, go to commerce, and below that, humanity or arts. That was a very traditional path that was followed for ages in India. Foreign, it is little different. But that was the, now what I see in last 10, 15 years. There is an awareness which is coming up with parents and students because of technology, access to information. And people are actually thinking away from the tradition. So now I would say a traditional approach is becoming more of an exploration approach, exploratory approach. People are ready to see what is there. Right? Earlier it was more of a conservative or a safe approach. That I want to get into government service. Oh, better to be an engineer, better to be a doctor. Hardly people used to dare to become an artist, designer, event manager, right? So the traditional approach or a conservative approach is now becoming open approach. Third important thing is it was more of a safe environment that people would look. I have seen a shift moving from safe approach to people are ready to discuss what is the right fit for me as a student or what is the right fit for my child. Right? So safe approach has become more of a right fit or right kind of career form. These are the three major changes that I have seen. And if you talk about the shift in the career options that people are now looking for, traditionally, as we said, science or STEM driven or commerce and humanity. Now, while these approaches are still available, but people are also thinking about design. There is a specialization courses in design. Okay, so Bachelor of Design Engineering is a big branch which is in demand. And you talk about right from digital marketing, graphic designing, logo designing to automobile aesthetic design. So people are opting for it. There's a huge competition like NIT Ahmedabad has a competition similar to IITs or maybe more. Right? Getting admission there is not very easy. Going for analytics, bioinformatics, psychology, event management, sustainability. Right? These are some of the examples I would quote where people are actually running. These are sort of courses breaking away from tradition. Now, we don't have to talk about differently. Artificial intelligence is the buzzword today. Everybody wants to do AI. Right? But still, when people are talking about right fit, they are also considering career courses which are away from the tradition or which are away from the market. So, I would sum up. People have started realizing that they have to break the herd mentality. They have to come out of it. Yeah. So that's my observation.
The real impact of mentorship.
So I will break this into two parts because it is important that we understand this. First part we can call it as a one-time career counseling or career guidance, in which we help students and parents to move from confusion to clarity. Second, most of the time the decisions that students and parents take are influenced by parents, influenced by peers, teachers, or relatives, or market trends. So this career counseling helps them to make an informed decision because they understand who they are. Also, timely decision making is important for them. And that helps them to reduce the stress level because they take well thought over and informed. So this is the career counseling or career guidance part, which is a foundation for them. Now, once they have chosen what they want to do, the next logical step would be to do handholding as they grow. So handholding could be different types. By way of mentoring in which their skill building capabilities, their skill gap analysis is bridged with, their habit building, so many. So that is one part. Second part would be industry expert handling, in which industry expert would come in and say, hey, I am expert in this field in industry, I can handhold for you. to go to the right level. That reduces anxiety and that gives them early industry exposure or makes them ready for world of work, as we call it. Right? So what is foundation which career counseling or career guidance in couple of sessions would do, and then followed by systematic long-term handholding by way of career. And then what are the benefits if you ask? So the first I said foundation, clarity to confusion to clarity, informed decision making and time to decision. And the long-term impact is a confident career journey because the student is empowered and continuous handholding will help them on accelerated career growth because now they are ready for the world. They will enjoy what they do. That's very important. They are not into a distress situation. They feel like going to work when they get up in the morning and not feel like drained. And most important in today's world that I've seen with students or corporates is physical and mental health because they exactly know what they're doing. So the two-stage approach of career counseling or guidance followed by an industry expert or a skill builder or an industry mentor would help them to move this path.
Building career awareness through CounselNavi.
Excellent. So as I said earlier, we have seen why there are many agencies and counselors who are doing that. We as a CounselNavi felt a need in which a person needs long-term handholding. There should be a continuity between a career counselor or a guidance moving into the industry, and that is where CounselNavi is making a difference. So we have a seamless platform where we offer the continuity right from the initial connect session going up to the readiness for it. So the first part is continuity. Second part is, and continuity is access to the best counselors across the globe. So it's not only limited to you. We go across the chain. That's one point. Second is connects to industry experts who bring in the rich real-time industry. And they are pointing time because they are working in industry already. That's the second part. We also bring in the admission counseling process. So if you see the entire ecosystem, we help students to go stage by stage so they don't struggle. Right? The benefit is, everything is AI powered platform which drives the whole. So the connects, the session management, everything is powered by that. What is more important? We also have some tools like SOP simulation, which is very important when you go for higher study. Statement of purpose simulation, which is AI powered. So students get a chance to refine their SOPs before they go to college. That increases the probability of their admission. So the dependency on third person reduces and platform helps. We also have mock interview. We also have career planner which helps them to go long term and track their progress throughout and get intervention from different expert leaders. So they don't have to run to 10 places. There is one seamless place where they do everything. Right? There are many more on the roadmap which we are going to launch soon. Right? So in nutshell, a platform where everything is integrated as a part of the ecosystem. And so which means we help students in academic world stage by stage to get ready for the industry or world of work so that they don't panic when they actually go to it.
Message for student and parents.
So let's look at today's world. Parents and students, they have access to lot of information. There are so many AI-powered platforms who give them ready-made information. We talk about ChatGPT, Google, Perplexity, right? So many platforms. So where is the problem? Why they are not able to decide? The problem is they get a lot of information and they get overwhelmed. So they look outside to decide what they want to do. And problem lies there. So what they should first do is look inside who they are. Right? I think it is their career. It is not people career. So the first thing that they should do is know themselves better. So I would tell all the students, find out who you are. Know yourself better. And there are different tools that they can use. There is a personality assessment, aptitude test, psychometric assessment. They can use one of the tools which is relevant for them. I would encourage psychometric assessment because that is most commonly used for career guidance. So first, know yourself better in terms of your strengths, your personality, your interest patterns before you take a decision on it. That's the first one. Second and most important part is do not compare. Right? People have a tendency to compare. Oh, my friend is doing medical. I also want to do medical. Right? Or our entire group has been together since school days. Everybody is going to commerce. I want to do commerce. Not necessary. So find out who you are and find out your right alignment. Then, with an open mind, explore what careers do. Take help of a career guidance or career counselor. Okay, and be confident once you decide. The world is changing, the technology is changing. There will be reasons that you will have to probably change careers in between or fine tune, which is okay because the world is changing fast. But in the whole process, be confident and dare to take risk and never forget to follow your passion. Right? It's important for all of you students, understand your passion, know yourself, explore with open mind, and take an informed decision. Don't follow the herd. You don't have to do something which your friend is doing. You are different, your friend is doing. So this is what I would tell parents and students. Most important is make a well-researched, informed decision that you will take. Don't allow somebody else to take your career. You take the decision, do the research, and own the decision once you take it. Right? So in short, I would tell all the students, be the driver of your life. Don't give steering wheel to somebody else.